And I'm back, part 6, Gilera Runner restoration project. Today we're going to be restoring the sun damaged panels on the bike. So originally I was going to paint them, but I think it's quite a long process, and I would rather not paint them and then have them flake or scratch off, because it just looks a bit tacky. So I've been looking into these back to black restoration kits. So I've got this Bowden's own one from Resto. All the reviews are really good. The videos of the before and after are spot on. So that's what we're going to go for. I've pulled everything down. I took all the light bulbs out, all the electrical stuff, the gauges, so it's got all the housings. First thing we're going to do is give them all a good clean down, and then while they're drying I'm going to do all the other panels that aren't being done, because everything needs a clean. All the inside stuff is really dirty, even though we've already cleaned the outside. The inside's really dirty. So jet washer job, do all the sun damaged panels, let them dry, and then I'll do the other panels, and then we'll go on to using this kit. So onto the jet washer. So this is everything that's going to get restored. This is probably the worst one, so let's see how good of a job we can actually do with that. You've got the little foot panels, you've got the centre console, we're going to do the mirrors as well, we'll do the back of the front mudguard or fender, whatever you want to call it, rear fender, this little bit that goes where the grab handles are. I don't think I'm going to do this, it just goes under the forks, but it's very dirty, so it's going to get cleaned anyway. This one, be interesting to see if we can get rid of that Molossi sticker. Obviously that's what it was originally like, and that's what it's like now, so we'll see how that one goes. I'm going to do the exhaust as well. This little cover, it goes next to the airbox, the rear lights, and I don't know if it's a mudguard or not, but rego plate holder. Then we got the fans near the radiator, and then the housing for them. So I think that is everything that's going to get done for the back to black job. So that'll be interesting to see what it does. I reckon it might soak it up quite a bit, so we'll probably do 2 coats. Now I'm just going to get the jet washer, jet wash it, truck wash, jet wash it again, and let it dry out. So let's hit the montage. That's all the sun faded stuff done now, so I've just put it over there to dry out. Now I'm just going to do all the normal panels, just get all the inside and all the little bits, and where the panels interconnect and that, all the little channels and stuff. I'm just going to clean all of that out, move that out of the way to dry, then hopefully this stuff's all dried, sun faded stuff, and then we can get on to restoring it. All the panels cleaned up inside and out. These are in really nice condition. So now hopefully these are dried off and we can start the process restoring the sun faded panels. So now we're on to the back to black restoration. We're going to start with the worst piece. Let's see how it goes. One thing I'll say about this kit is they are tight asses. They don't even give you a pair of gloves. You've got one large and one medium, or one large and one extra large. So a set would have been nice, but other than that, it's supposed to be pretty good. It's got a few like oily marks. I think they're going to show through. It does say on one of the videos that this sort of stuff, you know, won't be hidden. So I mean, it is what it is. I was thinking about using the other one, but that's got a few marks on it anyway. So we'll just stick with this. So, instruction 1, spray flash prep onto folded dark deeds suede cloth included in the kit, which is that. Then liberally spray flash prep on the affected trim and wipe down. This removes any previous applied silicons and oils. Wait a few minutes for flash prep to evaporate away. So that's what we're going to do. Spray on the cloth. This is supposed to be able to do multiple trims on cars and stuff, so I'm assuming that this will easily do this. Should be liberal enough. Part 2. Shake Mr. Black bottle well. Work in small sections, like quarter of a front bumper or door trim at a time. Part 3. Apply a small amount of Mr. Black, less is more, evenly over one of the supplied foam applicators. Then spread an even thin coat over the plastic surface using an overlapping motion. Leave to cure for 2 to 3 minutes, 1 to 2 if it's warm and humid. Then gently go back over the area with the second foam applicator to flatten out any high spots and create a more even finish. Gently use the foam tip brush for a tighter or harder to reach areas in and around the trims. Wipe Mr. Black from accidentally applied parts with the dark deeds cloth with a spray of flash prep in it. Wipe in one fluid motion, then fold it to dry, clean side for a final wipe, blah blah blah. You shouldn't have that problem because we've pulled all the trims off. Apply a few more drops to Mr. Black to the foam applicator and continue on to the next section of trim. Always have an overlapping wet edge on larger trims to ensure an even finish. Repeat the above steps until the job is complete. So we've got one which I guess we used to put the first application on, and then once we've left it for 2 to 3 minutes or 1 to 2 minutes if it's humid, we use this one to get to take out any high spots. So this is only a small bit of trim, so let's assume that will do because it says less is more. Let's have a crack. I really think that this is going to soak up this stuff mega. Look like it's absolutely soaking it up. In another video that I saw, it said that if it does soak it up, you can leave it for an hour and then apply a second coat. So I think we'll probably end up doing that with this, depending on how it goes. This stuff, definitely less is more. It goes real far. So what I'll do now, I wonder if it means to leave that for 2 minutes, come back over it, or just do the whole thing. I'm going to do the whole thing and then come back over it for a second run. That's safe to say, it works pretty damn good. It's definitely going to need a second coat, but some of this stuff is, this plastic is real porous, I think the word. It just sucks it up. So, I mean, this was the worst panel. And realistically that's pretty good. This one will definitely get a second coat, but even now that is absolutely night and day to what it was originally. So I'm just going to put this one over on the little table over there, let it dry, and we'll move on to some of the other smaller bits. Next up we're going to go for the second worst, I think. What I think is the second worst one. He's got little droplets on them, so I'm just going over them with a microfiber just to help them dry out. I think this is going to be a good one to try because of that sticker. So this one might not come out great, but we try it. I'm optimistic. So same process, spray the rag, spray this liberally, give her a good wipe down. And then let her dry. Oh, and also, this thing is actually wicked, to be fair. Getting in little grooves and that, it's really handy little tool. So wipe that down, let her dry, and then we'll get onto the foam pad and start applying some of the black restorer. That's that one all done. And to be fair, I've got to say that's actually come up really good. I mean, obviously you can still see the outline of the sticker, but what's the problem? Because that sticker's stopped the sun from ruining that part of the panel. But otherwise, I think that's come up. It's like jet black. That is really good. I think the next one I'm going to do is this one, because it's a bit more intricate. We know the process now, so I'm not going to bother boring you with that. This one can go on the table to dry, and I'm going to go and do these ones. It's a good little comparison for you. So that's the one I just done. There's a few streaky bits, but I'm guessing these have got coolant or something on there. I mean, like it says, if you've got marks, it won't get rid of them, but that's the difference between the two. So, pretty damn good. Once you get used to the process, it's good just to set up like 3 pieces, and then you can just spray them all, wipe them all down, let it dry, and then do one, the other, and then you can just come back round rather than standing around and waiting. It is just, stuff just works insane on some plastics. Like, for that's like brand spanking new. Having said that, as long as it stays like that, they're all good anyway, but some of them are just insane. So if that stays that colour, this stuff is worth every penny. It was like $97. It's much more enjoyable than painting. So yeah, good to have a nice little routine. Set them up, spray them, wipe them down, come back, do the dye, do the dye, do the dye, wait 2 minutes, come back, take all the high spots off, and then on to the next stuff. So it's going pretty good. Sort of all the smaller bits are finishing up now. I've got 2 pieces I'm going to do another comparison on, and then we're just on to the big bits. Here's another comparison. So that's the one that hasn't been done. That's the one that I've just done. So yeah, night and day. Stays that colour, amazing. Beats painting any day of the week. So, don't really need to show you any more of that, to be honest. I'll just get it all done, and then when the last piece is done, the big piece, I'll show you how that's come up. And then I'll probably double up the gauges, the housing for the gauges. I'll do that one again because that was really bad. Otherwise, it's coming on nice. And that's the last piece done. That's come up so good. There's that mark just there, but that was a really bad mark, and to be honest, it's hit it, it's masked it pretty well. But that looks, hang on. So yeah, you want to do some back to black restoration on plastic, Bowden's own, the black box, good stuff. Yeah, could do with more gloves, and that flash prep stuff is not going to last the length of that black Mr. Black, that bottle of the black ink or dye, whatever it is, that will last forever. It's really happy with that. I mean, look at these. I spent a good couple of hours and I've just got so much done. Whereas if I was painting that, I probably would have spent all of that time just sanding and probably putting the plastic adhesive on. So as long as it stays that colour, man, I give that 10 out of 10. easy to use, does what it says it does, and it should really make the difference on the bike. So yeah, it has to be left for 12 hours now, until it can get wet. So we'll leave it 12 hours and then I can start putting the bike back together. So that's the housing. And on the gauges from the 180, it's got a really nice silver cover for all the gauges and that, and it's immaculate. And the one that was on this, I think it's black and it's a bit chipped up and stuff. So I'm going to put the silver one, so it'll have the silver front, silver housing. I think this is going to be look really good, you know. The bike's running now, so I'm not sure why that was, probably because it hasn't run for a while. So the bike's all running. I don't really think there's anything left on the list but to put it back together. So that's the end of this video. If you like it, and if you've been following, then subscribe. Next video I'll put the bike back together, so I'll catch you on that one.